Assalamu alaikum, kids. I'm Ms. Zahra.
And I'm Miss Sarah. Welcome to Adventures of Muslim Kids,
the podcast where kids just like you take center stage and become the storytellers.
Each story is packed with fun, wild moments, and sprinkled with lessons from the Quran, the Prophet, and his family, peace be upon them.
Because being a Muslim kid can be your biggest superpower. Let's hand it over to your favorite adventurers to show you how.
Salam! I'm Ahmed. And I'm Zainab.
Get ready,
because the adventure starts now.
She dreamed with Abbas and Shabbir Tejani. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. If there's one thing I love more than biryani, it's reciting. Quran, Nasheed, Salawat, you name it. Whenever my mom plays a track recited by the Tejani Brothers, I grab a spoon, stand on the couch, and belt out their nohas like I'm leading a procession in Karbala.
Ahmed, get off the couch.
My mom shouts, "But I'm reciting, Mama."
Recite on the floor before you break something.
One day, though, I know I will be the real deal. Maybe even as famous as the Tejani Brothers. Last Monday, our Islamic studies teacher, Mrs. Hamida, came in with her usual mysterious smile.
Guess what? We're starting a Nasheed and Noha Club.
I nearly fell off my chair. "Where do I sign up?" I shouted. My best friends Yasin and Hamza immediately raised their hands too. "This is it," I whispered to them. "Our chance to be just like Abbas and Shabbir." Hamza looked unsure.
"You can't even hit half the notes they do."
"Details," I said, with a wave of my hand. By Thursday, we had our first club meeting. I walked in expecting microphones, stage lights, and maybe even a fog machine. Instead, there were chairs in a circle and a stack of books.
"What is this?"
Yasin whispered.
"A book club?"
Sister Maryam, our Nasheed coach, smiled and said,
"Today, we're going to learn Karbala. We are on our way to you."
By Abbas and Shabbir Tejani. This noha is about the journey of Imam Hussain alayhi salam and his family to Karbala.
She handed out the lyrics, and I couldn't believe it. "This is my favorite noha," I exclaimed.
"Of course it is,"
Yasin teased.
"You pretend you're Abbas Tejani every time you grab a spoon."
We started practicing. "Karbala, we are on our way to you. Ya Hussein, we want to see your dome soon." Yasin started reciting with so much energy, like he was leading a big procession. Sister Maryam smiled and said,
Yasin, that's great enthusiasm. Let's try to keep it steady so we're all in sync.
But then Hamza tried to harmonize, but his voice wobbled a little.
"I'm just warming up,"
he said, looked a bit embarrassed. "It's okay, Hamza," I said, trying to encourage him. "You're doing great. It's all about practice." That seemed to cheer him up. And me? I just went for it, saying the words with all my heart. My voice cracked once, but I didn't mind. I imagined I was standing in front of a big crowd, helping them feel closer to Imam Hussain alayhi salam. It wasn't about being perfect. It was just about giving my best for Allah. The next week, Sister Maryam walked in with a grin.
We have a special surprise today.
"Is it food?"
Yasin whispered. "Is it Abbas and Shabbir Tejani?" I blurted out. Just then, the door opened, and there they were, the Tejani brothers themselves. Abbas smiled and said,
Assalamu alaikum, young reciters.
Wa alaykum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. we mumbled, staring in disbelief. Abbas and Shabbir didn't waste any time. After introducing themselves, Abbas smiled and said,
Now we hear that you've been practicing Karbala. We are on our way to you. So let's work together so you're ready to recite it at the mosque this Friday night.
"The mosque?" I squeaked. "In front of everyone?"
Yes,
Shabbir said warmly.
this is a chance to share the message of Imam Hussain alayhi salam with the community. Let's get started.
They gathered us in a circle and began by demonstrating how to recite the first line with clarity and feeling.
Karbala, we are on our way to you, Ya Hussein.
We want to see your dome soon.
Abbas explained,
So the key is to let your voice carry the meaning of the words. It's not about being loud or dramatic. It's about speaking from the heart.
He nodded towards Yasin and said,
Let's start with you. Repeat after me, but this time focus on steady pacing. Keep your voice firm and consistent. Walking upon the angel's wings, leaving behind our everything.
Yasin tried, but he rushed through the words. But then Abbas stopped him gently.
Okay, slow down. Imagine you're walking step by step through the desert with the family of Imam Hussain alayhi salam. Each word is a step.
Yasin tried again, this time slower and steadier. Abbas smiled.
Well done, that's it. Keep that pace and it'll resonate with everyone listening.
Shabbir turned to Hamza and said,
Your role is to add depth. Think of your voice like an echo that complements the main recitation. Let's practice this line together. The old and frail children are here, walking this road without a fear.
Hamza repeated after him, but his tone wavered. Shabbir encouraged him.
Don't force it. Let your voice flow naturally. Imagine you're part of a larger story, walking alongside Imam al-Hussain alayhi salam.
As Hamza's voice steadied, Shabbir nodded in approval.
Much better. That's the connection we're looking for.
When it was my turn, Abbas focused on my delivery.
Ahmed, you've got energy, which is great. Now channel it into the meaning of the words. When you recite, visualize the journey to Karbala and the sacrifices made along the way. Walking upon the angel's wings.
Hearing him gave me chills. I closed my eyes and imagined the powerful scenes he described. Then I recited the verse with more feeling. Walking upon the angel's wings, leaving behind our everything. 75 kilometers on our way to the King of Kings. The air is filled with so much love. The stars shine on us from above. This is our call to everyone. Raise up your hands and say as one, Labbaika ya Hussein.
That's it, Ahmed. When you recite from the heart, it touches others' hearts.
By the end of the session, we felt more connected, not just to the noha, but to the story it told. Abbas and Shabbir's guidance made us feel ready to recite at the mosque, not for applause, but to honor Imam Hussain alayhi salam.
Hold up! Don't miss this. We made an awesome Nasheed Dreams word search just for you. Find it in the show notes or hit the link in our Instagram bio at Adventures of Muslim Kids. It's fun, it's free, and it's waiting for you. Now, back to the show.
Friday night had arrived and the mosque was packed. My palms were sweaty and Yasin kept adjusting his shirt like it was choking him.
I can't do this.
Yes, you can. Remember, this isn't about you. It's about Imam Hussain alayhi salam.
When our names were called, we walked up to the front. Our hearts were pounding. Abbas and Shabbir stood at the side, giving us all a thumbs up. Yasin, Hamza, and I began reciting nervously. Karbala, we are on our way to you. Ya Hussain, we want to see your dome soon. The crowd was silent, their eyes on us. As the verse continued, I glanced over and saw some people wiping their tears. By the second verse, Yasin was fully in the rhythm. Hamza's harmonies were smoother and my voice grew stronger. Walking upon the angel's wings, leaving behind our everything. 75 kilometers on our way to the King of Kings. The air is filled with so much love. The stars shine on us from above. This is a call to everyone. Hussain, raise up your hands and say as one, Labbaika ya Hussain. By the final verse, everyone joined in, their voices blending with ours, and it felt like we were all walking toward Karbala together, united in our love for Imam Hussain alayhi salam. As the noha ended, the room erupted with a heartfelt Labbaika ya Hussain. Abbas and Shabbir looked at us proudly, their smiles so wide. Afterward, Abbas pulled us aside.
You did an amazing job.
The message of Karbala is one of truth, justice, and sacrifice. Every time you recite, you honor Imam al-Hussain alayhi salam and spread his legacy.
That night, as I lay in bed, I realized being a reciter was not about fame. It was about inspiring others, honoring Imam Hussain alayhi salam, and helping people feel the beauty of his story. But who knows? Maybe one day I'll recite in Karbala. But for now, I'm happy being part of something bigger than myself.
And that's a wrap for today's adventure.
We hope that today's story inspired you to unlock your own Muslim kids' superpowers.
And if you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to grab your freebie. It's in the show notes and on our Instagram at Adventures of Muslim Kids.
Oh, and if you love listening to this podcast, make sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode.
We'll be back soon with another exciting adventure.
Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.